Hello all, and welcome once again to Ratupi's Game Room. Today we'll be doing part 2.5 of our Persona story retrospective. I'll be looking at the sequel to Persona 2 Innocent Sin, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Just a heads up, there will be spoilers ahead, obviously, because we're covering the entire story in this video and you haven't caught on from the past two videos, well shame on you. So spoilers ahead, you have been warned. If you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch this video. Let's roll the video then. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment picks up a few months after the events of Innocent Sin, still in Sumaru City. The game starts off where we see Tatsuya sitting against a wall while having flashbacks of the events that happened in the other world. We learned Tatsuya regained his memories when he bumped into Maya at the end of Innocent Sin. He then walks to the shrine where he reflects on the events from 10 years ago and how they were erased. He walks off asking himself how he can atone for his sins, to bring things back to the way they were. Then we are shown that somewhere in a conference room a group forms around a shrine. An old man approaches the shrine and says that he will perform the ritual of Kotodama. They bow before the shrine and the camera fades. Next we see Maya in her office as she runs into Yukino, who gives her a letter with no return address. She opens the letter and it says, "You're next," signed by the Joker. She goes to her chief's office and is told her work is shit, and then gets told to go write a story about the recent rumors around town about a being named the Joker. Maya grabs her friend Eulala, and they head to Seven Sisters High where they run into the detective Katsuya Suo. Wait, what? Fucking Tatsuya and Katsuya. Are you freaking kidding me? Their parents couldn't come up with any other name for their children? After that, they walk around the school interviewing blokes like June's dad and other irrelevant characters in this game. Maya learns of a douche named Tatsuya, yes, our hero from the other game, who isn't going to school. Speaking of Tatsuya, we run into his friend Anna, who's being chewed out by the principal and being accused for using the Joker curse to kill someone who injured her. Next, Maya and Eulala head into the principal's office where they find him dead. Katsuya is there to assess the situation. Anna walks in and Katsuya tries to apprehend her, but she escapes before he can get her. As they chase after her, a demon gets in their path, and they are confronted by Bagman. Anyway, the Bagman is actually the Joker, I guess. Joker talks about the other side, we know what he's talking about, our heroes don't, then he summons Executioner Smo. Not really Executioner Smo, but I thought I'd throw a Dark Souls reference in there, because, once again, my videos, I do what I want. Katsuya summons his persona, Helios, which is a cat. How fitting, really. Eulala summons her persona, Callisto, and finally Maya summons her persona, Maya. Maya kills Smo, and Joker summons his persona, saying that the demons will kill them slowly. He then attacks them with what I can assume is an almighty-type fart attack. Then Maya gets a glimpse of the other world before she's teleported to Philemon's dominion. Philemon tells them that he brought them there, and appears a little bit weakened. Philemon tells them that he needs their help, as something is going wrong with the collective unconsciousness. Blah blah, rumors coming true, lights of people's hearts, you know all this shit from Innocent Sin. They regain consciousness in the hallway where they got their asses handed to them. Katsuya tells our heroines to stick with him and gives them guns. Eulala says she wants to use the power of her fists, so instead, Maya got dual pistols. Our heroes then pursue a key to the clock tower of the school so that they can go to said clock tower in hopes of finding the Bagman. We walk and talk around with some of the characters around school and we hear a few things about the last battalion being the ones killing the principal. They get the key from a teacher and head to the clock tower. Katsuya, being the badass detective he is, bursts into the tower and Eulala points out that the Bagman is confronting Anna on the platform above them. Bagman tells Anna he will take her to the other side where it is safe and away from evil, which we all know is bullshit. Katsuya tells Bagman to leave Anna alone. Bagman gets pissed and sends demons after Katsuya and our heroes. More battling happens and we see Anna getting knocked down to the ground and Bagman blacks out our heroes. We hear some swords clashing and Maya wakes up to find Tatsuya has saved Anna and protected them from Bagman. Tatsuya gets the dankest rapper name ever, Deja Vu Boy, and says that Bagman got away. Our pizza boy Tatsuya tells Maya to go to the Kuzunoha Detective Agency and spread rumors about how if they carry the Seven Sisters emblem, they will be safe from the Bagman. Right after this, the pizza boy tells Maya not to get involved with the case any further, then leaves. Like superhero-esque. Because he's our superhero, I guess. The detectives downstairs say they don't know who committed the crime of murdering the principal, and Katsuya is told to get off the team. Katsuya walks off and tells Ulala and Maya that he will continue pursuing the bagman. On their way to the detective agency, they stop at the shrine where Katsuya talks about bringing Tatsuya here when they were little. Aww. They finally get to the detective agency where they meet fucking Tammy? Jesus Christ, localization team, come on. I mean, half the names are Japanese, half of them are English, just make up your fucking mind. Anyway, Tammy says that they will take cases of any kind. Our heroes tell them about the anti-Joker rumor and they agree to spread it. They tell us to go to Baofu's website and plan a meeting with him, since he works with rumors. Our heroes go to the internet cafe and look at Baofu's website. Conveniently, Baofu is in the room and tells them that they suck at using personas. Baofu takes them to the bar where they assess the situation. Baofu says that the rumors of the Joker started on a TV show, I guess. So after a lot of dialogue, Baofu decides to join our group, but not before burning the emblem, you know, the only thing keeping them safe. They all travel to the mental institution, where it's all pretty fucked up and there's a lot of dead people, where they decide to pay Tatsuya's son a visit, Tatsuya Pseudo. They finally catch up with Tatsuya, you know, the evil one, and he says that his dad hired hitmen to kill him. Aww, son and dad love, I guess. After being confronted about it, he admits that he is the bagman and he only wanted to bring back the other world. You know, the one that was basically annihilated in innocent sin. Tatsuya, the evil one, escapes, and our heroes chase after him into a museum where they run back into Tatsuya, the good one, and they save Jun, who is trapped in the museum, which was set on fire by the evil Tatsuya. Evil Tatsuya attempts to escape again on the museum blimp, and Tatsuya really messes him up and kills him, but not before the evil Tatsuya sets the thing to explode. All of our heroes escape, but Pizza Boy Tatsuya disappears again. Okay, so now we're in the middle of the game, and if you watched my other videos, you know I skim over those parts because they're long, and time-constraint reasons, and it's just a pain in my ass. So, the same rule applies here. Don't worry, I'll be more mindful of including details in this video than I was in my Innocent Sin video, so hopefully I won't leave out any plot points like I did last time. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get started. After that incident, our heroes attempt to track down Tatsuzo's plans, but they find out that there's more than one Joker. These Jokers are being formed by the negative emotions and feelings of humans. Tatsuzo sends his men to collect and capture all these newly made Jokers. We learn that Tatsuzo is actually using all of Sumaru to meet his own ends and his evil bad guy organization called the New World Order, which is rumored to exist IRL, just like Illuminati and stuff. After this, our heroes hear of two other Persona users, Nanjo and Eriko, yes, the same ones from Persona 1. They became involved with the New World Order 2 because of the chance that Kandori, the main bad guy from Persona 1, was Tatsuzo's secretary. They all join each other and find out that Kandori was the one who kidnapped Mitchell and is attempting to tap into his memories of the other world. Pizza Boy comes in just in time to save everyone, including Mitchell. Then they save Ginkgo, who is in a girl group. Wait. Is that even a thing? Huh. But you know, it actually is a thing. Anyway, Ginkgo and her girls are saved from the tyranny of one of the Order's members by, once again, Pizza Boy Tatsuya. Our heroes are told about the true objective of the New World Order. They are trying to raise the giant spaceship thing in Sumaru again, and destroy the surface of the Earth with dragons or some shit to make the world have no sin. The only way to stop them from doing this is by beating them up. Our heroes run into one of the New World Order's bases of operations where they confront Tatsuzo. Tatsuya joins our heroes, finally, but they weren't fast enough as Sumaru once again rises into a new spaceship thing. This time it's no longer called Xibalba, it's called Torifun. Tatsuya is confident, and he won't let our planet be destroyed again. He reassures our heroes that it is not too late to stop Pseudo. Pseudo has not done the ritual of the dragons to summon the dragons yet. Baofu attempts to land the ship, but he can't as the console's destroyed. Our heroes then return to the shrine so that they can go to the New World's castle. They run into Tatsuzo, who appears to have killed all the other New World members. Tatsuzo says that his actions are justified because the world needs cleansing. Our heroes get pissed, but Tatsuzo summons Gozen, and one of the dragons. Gozen's summon tears up some of the earth. Tatsuzo gets turned into a demon by Gozen, and our heroes fight him. After they kick his ass, Gozen appears to our heroes, and they fight him too. Obviously our heroes win, but a portal above Sumaru opens and it starts to consume buildings, trees, cars, and our heroes. We are teleported to the collective unconsciousness where Nyarlathotep approaches them in the form of Tatsuya. Nyarlathotep welcomes them to his domain. Tatsuya attempts to strike Nyarlathotep, but Nyarlathotep catches his sword, saying that Tatsuya's face suits him well. Nyarlathotep talks about contradictions again, like he always does, and then takes the form of Eulala. He describes how he is made up of the anger, ignorance, and vengefulness of humans. Nyarlathotep says that he is the shadow of humanity, humanity's true self. He summons in Mitchell, Ginkgo, and June, reciting how if they remember the other world, then this one will cease to exist. Nyarlathotep says if they can suppress their shadows, he will turn Ginkgo, Mitchell, and June to them one at a time. But if they can't, they will regain their memories and the other world will return. Then Nyarlathotep disappears. Our heroes go deeper in the collective unconsciousness, where they see a flashback of Katsuya. Katsuya originally wanted to be a pastry maker, but left his dream to become a police officer for his dad. And we are confronted by Katsuya's shadow, his true self. Shadow Katsuya tells Katsuya that he always hated his brother and father for getting in his way, and that he loves Maya. Katsuya pulls a gun on Tatsuya. He tells Tatsuya that what his shadow is saying is true, and partially true. Because he accepted his shadow self, his shadow was weakened, and he shot his shadow. Shadow Katsuya then disappears. Katsuya tells Tatsuya that he will always be there for him because they're brothers. Our heroes keep going deeper in the dungeon, and we see a flashback of Eulala talking to Maya about how she wishes she had better luck with men. Shadow Eulala appears saying that no one would want to be with her because she's a drunken and jealous mess. Eulala's friends cheer her up and her shadow laughs, then disappears. Our heroes catch up with her to find Mitchell. Katsuya's shadow also appears and they engage in battle. After the fight, Philemon appears and sends Mitchell back to the real world. Next we see a flashback of Baofu's partner being killed by Baofu's persona. Baofu breaks down saying that he only used us for revenge, but Katsuya punches him and snaps him back to his senses. He tells him to cherish the memories he had with his partner and to move on. They catch up with Nyarlathotep, who says he's glad that they made it this far without dying. Which is bullshit. Maya shoots Nyarlathotep and the bullets injure Tatsuya instead. We learn he is trying to agitate us to get our shadows to be stronger. They find Lisa and Tatsuya tries to break her free, but Shadow Maya and Shadow Baofu stop him. They try to get our heroes angry, but our heroes defy their attempts and attack them. After the battle, Tatsuya saves Ginkgo and tells her that he doesn't want her to remember. Ginkgo tells Tatsuya that she always knew that he was hurting the whole time and that she's been watching over him since they first met. She falls into Tatsuya's back crying, begging not to leave her, but she disappears. Philemon appears saying that he will take her back to the real world, then vanishes. After that, they are teleported to Nyarlathotep's domain. Nyarlathotep summons June, saying that his last toy is here. Nyarlathotep tells Tatsuya to reveal his sin to his party members, so he does. It is shown at the end of Innocent Sin, when Maya died in the other world, everyone accepted the sacrifice to forget each other and bring peace to the earth. Tatsuya, however, refused the sacrifice, causing a loophole. Nyarlathotep says he broke the deal. Because of his actions, the world will crumble again. This is his punishment. Because of his rejection of the sacrifice, he could not fully synchronize with himself in this world. Nyarlathotep says that he rigged fate so that they would all meet again, so that they could all suffer this sin. Nyarlathotep tells Tatsuya that his face was priceless when he remembered everything. He says that the reason he's doing this is because humans are resisting what they always wanted, destruction, and shadows grow stronger when their original form resists what they truly want. Baofu tells Nyarlathotep to stick fate up his ass, and Tatsuya's friends tell him that fate is a mere illusion, that together as humans they can defy this so-called fate. Nyarlathotep laughs, saying that their encouraging words have no meaning. Nyarlathotep says there's no point in living, all that exists is darkness, and in darkness is shadows, and he is the shadow of all humans. Nyarlathotep then engages our heroes in battle. Our heroes ultimately defeat Nyarlathotep, leaving him in a fragile state. He refuses to accept the contradiction. Philemon appears with June in his hands, telling Nyarlathotep to accept his fate, except that he has lost. Philemon continues, saying that our heroes are an example of how humans can change for the best. Nyarlathotep stands up, seemingly accepting his fate, saying, "Such irony that this is my fate." He tells them that as long as he exists, he too will be lying within the hearts of all humans. Wolff tells Nyarlathotep to remember that his place is here, in the collective unconsciousness, and tells him to go back to hell. After this, Maya shoots Nyarlathotep multiple times and Tatsuya slices him up. Nyarlathotep lets out a yell and falls to the ground and disappears. Just when they thought it was all over, Tatsuya tells them there's one more thing. He cannot stay in this world anymore. He is the paradox of this world. If he stays, the other side will engulf this world. Maya and Eulala ask Tatsuya if he's not planning on leaving. He says he has to go back home, to the other side where he belongs. Maya asks Tatsuya to take her with him. He tells her that they are linked by fate, and they will meet again. Tatsuya turns around and kisses Maya, and Maya blushes looking for words to say. Tatsuya tells her sorry and knocks her out so that she doesn't have to see him go. Tatsuya tells his brother, Eulala, and Wolff to take care of Maya, and everyone. He says the only thing left on the other side is Sumaru, and that he will rebuild. Everyone tells Tatsuya their final words to him. Tatsuya from the other side leaves the body of Tatsuya from this side and returns home. The words that we are left with are, "The specter has returned to the deep corners of the subconscious. So, too, has her love retreated to the world beyond her reach." The city is showing signs of recovery, but many will never know the truth of what happened. Nonetheless, what Tatsuya has left behind will live on in the hearts of people. At least, that's what I want to believe. I want to see his fire in their hearts. The final scenes we see, Maya is back in her offices. Wolff is visiting the grave of her former partner, and Eulala is her new partner. We see Nanjo and Eriko at the bar waiting for their friends to have a reunion after so many years. Then Maki, Yukino, Brown, and Raiji walk into the room. The door opens, and it's the Persona 1 protagonist. Even though we don't directly see him, it is confirmed to be him. Next, we see Mitchell, Ginko, and June all meeting up together at the shrine, saying that they felt drawn to it, and they all start to cry. We then see Tatsuya from this side talking to his brother on the beach, and asks him if it's hard to become a detective. Tatsuya smiles and tells him he'll mentor him in the ways of a detective. In the last scene, we see Maya about to cross the street, when we catch a glimpse of Tatsuya on his motorcycle. She smiles and walks past him, and Tatsuya continues on his way. Once again, Tatsuya, Maya, and all of their friends bring peace to this world. With Nyarlathotep seemingly defeated, and Philemon weakened, Igor takes full control of the Velvet Room, and everyone goes about their normal lives. And so, free from the grasp of Philemon and Nyarlathotep, Persona users were finally free from the catastrophic events that ensued ever since the dimensional portal was activated. At least, for a while.
Taking control.